Hey guys, welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm Vlog. I'm Kevin and this is my wife Rachel.
Hello. And
we're trying to enjoy this nice weather we got today. It did rain a little bit this morning, but it's clear, it's not raining now, so we are making our way out to the garden. We got some vegetables we're gonna pick. We've been picking the heck out of squash and zucchini and trying to eat it with just about every meal. You can see behind me, everything in this garden is taking off and doing amazing. So, well, we got a little time away from babysitting the goats and working the goats. We are gonna try to come enjoy some time in the garden today. All right, guys, there's one of our bees doing its pollination thing here on a bell pepper plant. And we do got tons of bell peppers growing. And our habanero plant, we've already got little habaneros all over the place, as well as jalapenos. That's a jalapeno plant. And then a new plant to us this year is a tangerine dream, and we finally have a pepper that's ready to harvest. And these chili chilacas, this is a new pepper plant to us as well. We've never raised them here on the farm, but we're gonna harvest these peppers today and see what they're all about. These are some long peppers. Golly. Hold it up there. That thing is massive. Look at that. We're gonna have to get online and do some research to even see how you're supposed to prepare them or eat them raw or whatever. We don't know. But we got two of them that's ready to harvest. Wow. Those are awesome looking peppers. I wonder how hot they are.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Interesting. And this one here is a tangerine dream. Been really waiting to try this one. Wow, it looks like a bell pepper, but
it's a snacking pepper is what it says.
Yeah, I think it's a sweeter pepper, but that's pretty cool.
Sweet snacking pepper.
Can't wait to try them out. Alright guys, so we're at the squash bed now, and this little guy here is one of the worst enemies for squash plants and cucumber plants and zucchini plants. And that is a squash bug. I did order some organic peppermint soap and some neem oil, and I'm waiting on the neem oil to come in so we can start spraying these squash plants before they take out the whole bed of squash. Cut that sucker's head off.
Is it laying eggs?
Probably.
Gross.
Yeah, it is.
He's dead.
That thing is sitting there laying eggs as we speak. He's dead now, but you can see those eggs. We'll have to get them off of there. But like I said, we have been harvesting these squash like crazy, and this right here is about the perfect size. If you wait like an additional day, this will be too big. So we'll go through and try to I'll show you one that got too big, and this is going to be chicken food. This one's a little bit too big, so we'll throw it over to the chicken pen and they'll eat it up. There's one right there. Oh, there's two right there. We need to talk about this new zucchini that we got. Alright. There's one right there. Might have to get a bigger bucket. Alright, let me find that zucchini. Man, this is... Alright, here it is. Alright guys, so this is a zucchini. I don't remember the name or the strain of zucchini this is. We ordered it online from Johnny's Seeds, and we thought it looked really cool in the pictures, and we can't wait to see what this one tastes like. We've always just grown the regular, just the dark green zucchini that looked the same shape as this, but this one here is striped. Probably tastes the same, it just looks a lot cooler. Alright. Alright guys, and here is a normal zucchini like we usually grow every year, except this one's just kind of shaped funny. Let's set them down. And this is about the biggest you want your squash to get. After they get any bigger than this, they start getting a little harder. These are still pretty tender and easier to cut up and cook with.
All right, let's see what else we got. Tomatoes are growing good.
Come over here first.
I can't wait for some fried green tomatoes.
Over here. Alright guys, so this is our sugar snap pea bed, and the weeds is the grass is taking over. After the rabbits came in and ate 3/4 of our bed, I kind of gave up on it, but now it is time to start harvesting some of these. They're just getting to the size. And I'll go ahead and, there's only one that's probably about big enough. There's a couple.
I ate some yesterday.
Yeah, I did too. Ate one. So they're getting to the size of being able to harvest some of them. We don't have a lot now, but we'll just snack on the ones that we do have left. Since the rabbits ate the plants.
Yeah, and excuse the weeds. That's part of working full-time and homesteading full-time. You don't always have time to pull all these weeds like you need to.
No, a lot of that's grass too.
Yeah.
All right, let's go check our cherry tomatoes.
So we went without tomatoes for all of last season. They did not do well at all. So we are definitely grateful we have got some tomatoes this year.
Alright guys, you see those little green bugs? Those are aphids. And they are all over these tomato plants. I have seen a few ladybugs. There's one there. But they're not keeping up with the aphids. There's tons of aphids. I might have to get on Amazon and try to order some more ladybugs to put in here. I mean, these things are just on all these tomato plants. I see some more cherry tomatoes over here.
Can't hardly see them.
No, they're so little.
There you go. Now you can see them on that leaf right there. Nasty little boogers.
There's quite a few ladybugs, but they're just not. There's too many aphids, I think. All right, I got some cherry tomatoes over here. Yeah, there's quite a few ladybugs actually. Yep, they're all up in there. Alright guys, so you can see we got tons and tons of these cherry tomatoes coming on. They're green right now, but before long we should have plenty to pick. And right now I'm picking these little sun sugar cherry tomatoes. These are a good little snacking tomato or salads. They're kind of sweet and they have really low acid. I think that's it. Okay. Let's see that.
These are doing good.
Yeah, I sprinkled. So there's our green beans. They haven't really started doing much yet. They're growing. But then you got our cucumbers. And these bad boys are taking off like crazy. The bees have been coming in.
There's some right
doing
there.
their job. Yeah, I got some bigger ones. Got some right there, almost getting ready to pick. They're almost the size to start picking anyways. There's some right here on the end. So some of these are just slicing cucumbers and some of these are pickling cucumbers. But they're going crazy, doing very good in this bed.
Really good.
Alright guys, you can see the strawberries. If you guys remember when I planted these crowns in here, they were just little brown roots. And they've been taking off, doing really good. And the ones that we planted from plants, they have been producing some berries. And we've been picking them about every day.
the ones I picked. Oh, those are all mine.
Just enough for a little snack out of this bed anyways. That's a weird looking strawberry. Something's been eating on it. Slugs or something's been eating on that one. They get in here and eat them. So anyways, that's a look at the strawberry bed for now. Let's go look at this salad bed. Salad's just about, all this different kind of lettuce is all kind of hidden underneath these radish leaves. We've been picking salad and radishes every other night or so and eating salads and such, and spinach. Spinach is pretty much hidden as well. This is all spinach. And then our carrots are growing pretty good. Swiss chard and kale. And then our onions. We've got several onions that's starting to bulb up and put on a good size. So hopefully not too long before we can start harvesting some of these. And then Rachel also planted these sunflowers in the corners of most of these raised beds.
Onions are looking good.
Yep. Alright guys, here's our little 4x4 beet bed, and there's some grass growing in there. Don't pay no attention to that. Got a pretty good sized sunflower starting to grow here. But these beets should be putting on some size as well. And we'll probably pick these and probably try to pickle them.
Look how pretty the leaves are though.
Yeah, you can eat them.
Those are beautiful. Except something's been eating on them. There's holes in them.
Little bugs. Alright guys, so we got a nice little teaser harvest out of the garden this morning. Not really a lot to do anything with yet, but the plants are starting to come on with some vegetables and such, and that's a good sign. So we're going to walk out here to the goat barn where our Spanish goats are, and we're going to let the mama and the baby out of that pen so they can go kind of graze around. Today we're going to keep an eye on them to make sure the baby can stay up with the mama. So we come in the barn and all the babies are kind of in here napping, but we're going to let this mama and the baby out so she can go get some exercise and get this baby's legs some exercise as well. And she can go get some good grass.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, mama.
You're free, go out the door.
Come on, guys.
Maybe she don't want out, maybe she wants to stay in here.
Look how much better it is.
Yeah, he's already way better.
He's jumping.
They sure like hanging out in this barn.
It's jumping.
He's jumping now.
It has improved 100%.
Yeah. So this is the little guy that we featured in the video with the little legs that were the tendons were all kind of loose and they weren't real tight yet where he could actually bend his feet all the way. But as you can see, he's walking on his hooves perfectly fine now.
Yeah, and he was jumping around.
So we'll watch him today and make sure we ain't got to pin him back up. But I think he's going to be able to follow his mom around pretty good.
Aww. So that's the little goat that we had to go find in the brush pile that decided to play hide and seek.
This is the little goat that Kaya rescued out of the brush pile. I showed some video footage of it on the last video I just posted if you guys didn't catch that.
So we've got some pretty good name suggestions for him from our Facebook page. I asked for suggestions on that, and I think I like the name Ollie, so I'll have to go back and research who suggested
Ollie.
that. Like Ollie Ollie Oxenfree.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay to come out now. Yeah.
Yep. So you guys can see he's doing great. I think he's fully recovered now.
Yeah, he's.
We'll see if he keeps up with his mom though. If his legs are hurting, then he probably won't be able to stay up with her very long. So that'll be a way to tell.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye for a couple of hours.
That ain't your mama.
Your mama's over here.
So we're still waiting on some more mamas to have babies. I think 4 or 5 more mamas should be having babies here soon. So right now we still only have the 6 babies. But as you can see, they're doing wonderful. everybody's growing, everybody's getting around good, and all the mamas are being good mamas to their babies.
That's all the ones left out there.
Yeah, that's the group that hasn't had the kids yet. And you can see the male buck and one of the other does, they really like the little playground we set up for them. This buck really loves sleeping up here. He gets up here and takes his naps every day. Yeah, I'm talking about you, boy.
Okay, so there's Ollie. That's what we decided to name him. And Bill Berghardt, he is one of our Facebook friends and one of our subscribers. He suggested that name, so thank you, Bill. We appreciate the suggestions. We have lots more babies to name, but I think Ollie fits him. That's really cute. And you can see he is improved. Jumping around. And the lighting's not real great in here. But he sure is having fun. Oh my gosh, and he fell down.
Oh, jeez. I lost it going there.
And Mama said, "What are you doing?" So right now we have got 6 babies total, 4 boys, 2 girls. And we've only got a name for one of them, that's Ollie, right there. So we need 3 boys' names and 2 girls' names. So, we'll take suggestions if y'all have any good suggestions.
One of those sunflower seeds that I've been feeding them fell underneath that feeder and sprouted. And that little baby kept trying to pick it with its mouth.
Ollie says hello.
Yeah, I'm glad he's walking better now. Alright guys, so we got the garden chores done this morning. We got some stuff picked out of the garden. We're still waiting on this thing to come on heavy, but as you can see, we're getting a little peek at what it has to offer, and it's doing great this year. The baby goat is doing wonderful. You've seen us let the baby and the mama out, and he was jumping around, stretching his legs out, and that's a good feeling to know that he's going to be okay and no permanent trouble with his legs. So anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We got some new babies, or we still got some babies coming, some new babies. We got some does that hasn't had their babies yet, and we're gonna have a lot more stuff coming out of this garden hopefully soon. So anyways, have a good day. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.